The Northerners protesting against insecurity in London have woken up from their slumber. Sheikh Hussaini, welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. Sheikh Hussaini, a former senator from Kaduna Central, was on his Twitter account this afternoon to talk about the Northerners' protest in London. That means this their Northeast Blizzard is gaining momentum. Like, you don't know how a little bit of relieved I am that these people finally woke up. Even though they are doing it late, they're actually waking up from their slumber. Like, it took them long enough, yes. But that should not be the focus now. The focus is, okay, fine, they are now up. I hope they will not fall asleep again. I hope nothing will happen now. They will fall asleep and say, oh, after all, this is the North and this is not for the whole of Nigeria. Like, how many people died before they woke up? Okay, let that not be the focus. Finally, they are awake and they are doing something about it. Let's see how long they can hold this together. Let's see how they can hold this together. Let's listen to the news in detail. News reported by Sahara reporters today revealed that some Nigerians in London will be protesting because of the killings happening in the northern part of Nigeria and other forms of insecurity. Omoyele Sowore via his Facebook account also announced yesterday that there will be a protest in London today. Sowore said the protest is long overdue. Omoyele Sowore also called on the residents in the United Kingdom that are not from the northern part of the country to also take part in the protest. In reaction to the organized protest, Sheikh Hussaini opined that the Northerners protesting against insecurity in London have woken up from their slumber. He said the move is better late than never. Sheikh Hussaini's post read: The Northerners protesting against insecurity in London have woken up from their slumber. Better late than never. Sincerely, that is just it. That is just it. That is it. A lot of people will come with opinion and want to start flogging up. This is not the time, sincerely. This is absolutely not the time to come and start, saying, oh, after all, how many people died and all of that. Yes, after all, how many people died? After all, a lot of people have died and a lot of people are still dying even as we speak. There are attacks going on in some places, believe you me. But it is better that they stood up than they did not stand up at all. Yes, finally, they have known that this is no longer business as usual. This thing is looking like drums of war. They have brought war to them and they are sleeping on a bicycle. So they have woken up. Let's see how, let's see if them standing up is enough reason for those who are the helm of affairs to really take the bull by the horn. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't want to believe that this administration is out of ideas when it comes to security. Sincerely, that place, they're not even supposed to be out of ideas at all. This thing has to do with people's life. These people have to do with people's life. This thing has to do with people's livelihood. I mean, they're not supposed to be telling us, or it is not even supposed to. But if it has gotten to that point, because it is seeming like that, they will always come and say they have done their best, they are doing their best. Now, it is the time for you to either continue to fight or you resign. No offense. That is just it. If you cannot keep the people you swore an oath to, you can't protect them and keep them safe, then there is no reason for you to remain in the presidency seat. And of course, that goes to even those around him. You have failed him and he has failed us. That is just it. These people should drink their cup of sorrow by saying, yes, we have really, really failed. And they should drink it happily and leave. It is time for us to even find out more. We cannot even wait till 2023. Sincerely, because the way the killings in the north are going, or is going, I tell you, this thing, forget to. This thing has not spread is because God, the God factor is available. And that these people, they know that if they spread out, they're not going to get it easy. It's not going to be easy on them. They are in the north doing whatever and because they have been told specifically to stay in the north. It is not all regions that is going to tolerate this thing now. No, now. There are some regions, as you are giving it to them, they are giving it to you. They're not going to calm down. They're not going to be calm at all. So if these people now, being the presidency and his co-advisors and whoever makes up the presidency, if they cannot no longer afford to keep Nigeria safe, not that they were keeping it safe before, they have not been keeping Nigeria safe, then the best thing to do is to hands off. Be a patriotic citizen and hands off and say, fine, let it be on record that instead of me to wait, fine, even people are even going to drag you, that you had to wait till many people died before. But yes, let it be that you step down rather than you stayed on sit and you watch people die under your watch and you did not do anything about it. There is nothing you will say. People will call you very wicked. It is better you resign now, that they are drumming for your resignation, than you wait till then, and at the end of the day, this security issue is not still solved. Yes, people are now coming out to say, oh, that it is a plot by the whatever. That was how they said it during Jonathan's time. So they can now feel the heat that man was feeling. They can feel it. Oh, he stole the arms money. Oh, he stole the ammunition's money. I will do this. And that is to tell you that you don't dare open your mouth just because you're running for an office and you make empty promises and at the end of the day, you don't fulfill them. No, it's not acceptable. I keep saying it until Nigerian leaders or potential Nigerian leaders have this at the front of their mind that this is like a business venture. We are not going to be able to make any headway. Not at all. Until they see it as this is like a business venture that I must not fail. Now, do you go into a business that you know nothing about? Like somebody come and say, oh, there's this business in town and you just want me to. Of course, that will show that you are a very foolish person. Yes, it's only a foolish person that will just, without weighing it. If you want to venture into something as a business person, you do what they call analysis. You do market analysis. You do your survey. You do your research. You make research and okay, what do these people? You even test run it to say, okay, fine. This product now, will it work on this market? I have an audience already that I give. Let me test run it. Let me buy this one, even if it is 10 or 20. Let me just test run it. You don't go. So people that come into presidency, it is in the same vein. They are supposed to analyze these problems that we have in Nigeria. How am I going to solve it? You don't just come in and make. That is what our leaders do. They don't make their research, no analysis, nothing. Even the so-called ministers, some of them, they don't have a clue of what they are doing. They are just doing what they call hands-on. So has come to that point where two things must happen. It's either they stop the insecurity or they resign so that somebody who can do a better job should come and take over the helms of affairs. Yes, that is just it. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. And until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.